Hey, as promised, I'm back with Norm Hamlet. We just recorded a number of tunes. The Way I Am, he played on, and played on California Blues, played dobro on that. And then we just did You Don't Have Very Far to Go.
Yeah.
And then, of all things, he laid down some steel guitar on my song, uh, Goodbye, Lonely, Hello, You. Or goodbye, or hello, what is it?
Yeah.
Goodbye, lonely, hello, you.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not the heartache, Mario. I'm just thinking about your song now. But
Yeah.
anyway, I'm just going to ask uh, Norm. You were around, of course, you were around when Muskogee came out, Okie from Muskogee.
Oh
Uh,
yeah.
how did you feel about that when you guys first started doing that song and getting so much attention back then?
Well, it's kind of weird actually, because we actually played it for we played a Air Force base when as we was going back east and doing some dates, and Merle had written that song, and so he said I think we'll he said we're playing a big Air Force base. He said I think I'll sing that tonight and see what they think of it. Well, we done it, and of course we had all those folks in that was living around Muskogee there, of course, in the Air Force, and so we done it that night, and boy, the crowd just raised hell. I mean, boy, they had a good time. They said, "Boy, that's a good song." So Merle said, "Well, hell, we better see if we can get that recorded." And
Well, he did. I mean that really was at a good
yeah,
time.
oh
We had the
yeah.
Vietnam War
Uh,
going on, and
Well, the only
and
thing that was bad about it, I mean, if there's anything bad about that,
right.
but still yet, what happened, we'd do some shows and we'd get some of those, it says, we don't let our hair grow long and
Long
shaggy,
and shaggy, yeah.
and some of those guys that was from San Francisco, they got a little peeved about it, they,
Oh,
they didn't like that song because it said, we don't,
yeah. They had long hair,
that's right. They had
right,
long hair, and
right.
and so anyway, sometimes they'd kind of corner us and want to start a fight with us.
Really? Oh
Yeah,
no.
but it's kind of funny though because by the time we got through talking to them and everything, hell, it was good friends of ours. And
I think it.
and
It was at an interesting time. I mean, face it. There's a lot of controversy going on in the country back then.
oh yeah,
It was almost
oh yeah,
two sides fighting each other
that's true.
here
Yeah,
on
yeah.
the shore. But
But it worked out real good. Like I said, of course, it made big hit, and I just recently done a thing back, and we done the 50th anniversary in Muskogee
oh,
with the Sons, Benny and Noel
well, awesome.
Haggard, yeah, and we got some of our band together, and done that show back in Muskogee, the 50th anniversary. So,
Well, I'm sure the people loved it.
oh yeah,
I mean,
well, we even had some folks there that was there 50 years ago,
oh wow.
so I think they really had a good time.
Well, heck yeah. I did hear too. I heard that the Rolling Stones were actually fans of you guys.
Yeah, they were big fans of Merle's. They loved his songs, and of course, and they even had a steel player at one time with him too. Well, I think he was actually a guitar player, but he played steel too. And so when we played the show in Little Rock, Arkansas, they called first and they wanted us to play in Texas.
Uh-huh.
They had one in Dallas, Texas, and they called and wanted Merle to play the show. And he said, "Well, let me check my schedule." He checked his schedule, and of course, we were booked already. So,
Okay.
and Merle, at that time, Merle said, "Well," he said, "we probably won't hear from him anymore."
Oh,
And so it wasn't too long after that. They were still touring the United States, I guess, and they called Merle up and they said, "Hey, we'd sure like to have you open the show for us." And Merle said, "Well, where are you at?" And they said, "Well, we're in Little Rock, Arkansas."
oh no.
Yeah, and so he checked his schedule and okay, Merle said, "We'll do it."
So you open up for the
So we
Stones.
opened up for the Rolling Stones in
That's
Little Rock,
awesome.
Arkansas.
Wow. That is so
And
awesome.
when we got off stage, they were there to shake our hands and take pictures and all stuff. I mean, it's really, really, really enjoyable. Really, they were sure were.
Well, that's neat, and it
You
kind of brought the rock and the country together, and I think they appreciated Merle and you guys for what you were doing, and
Yeah.
that's just awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Well, guys, I just wanted to share a little bit of Norm. Every time I get together with him, I learn so much more about the music business and more about Norm Hamlet. And so, y'all take care. And we got some music coming out here pretty soon.
Oh yeah.
And so, be prepared. We got a Merle Haggard tribute album coming out, and I can't thank this man enough for coming over here and blessing my songs with the steel that was there at the time.
Well, still enjoy it. You know, my sight is not as good as it used to be, and of course, as long as I can see the frets,
All is good.
yeah.
All is good. Well, he's doing a wonderful job. This man is 88 years old, still kicking it. So, you know, I just retired, but I really haven't. I'm just in another phase here doing my music world. So, y'all take care, and we'll see you soon. Thanks a bunch, Norm.
You're welcome.
All right.